On Yu Xaging's first night in prison, Dao Beige only tossed down a bar of soap, instantly maxing out your system's emotion value. You used this emotion value to draw a level 95 Shadow Douluo, but just as he was about to take you away from Wuhan City, Qian Dailiu proposed a kill-at-sight order, and Yu Xaging was quickly slapped twice by Xian Tao Lianshan before being locked inside the Wuhan Hall. Upon hearing the news, Tang San immediately rushed to the branch hall to plead, asking Master Xian Tao if he couldn't show some leniency. "My teacher only kills those who often spread rumors." Su Yun Tao showed no sign of wavering after listening. Tang San made a mistake and must bear the consequences. Tang San clenched his fists, even wanting to rush straight into Wuhan Hall to rescue him, but you controlled Hai Ran Bai to stop him just in time. On the surface you told Tang San to return to the academy to find the dean for a solution, but in reality the longer Yu Xaging stays inside, the more you can accumulate emotion value. To get stronger, you could only endure the hardship. Just as you left, the Dean of Nodding Academy handed out a bag of gold soul coins, buying only 2 minutes of visitation time. Yu Xaging saw it as grabbing the last life straw, urging, "Go to Sodo City to find Fland, he's a soul saint. As long as he comes, he will definitely get me out," but the complete testimony had already been sent to Wuhan Hall. Several days later the court officially sentenced 3 years in prison. Hearing the verdict, Yu Xaging felt as if the sky had fallen. Without his invincible theories, how could Tang San become a title Douluo? He could only curse the Wuhan Hall while anxiously waiting for Flan to arrive soon. However, Tang Hao, far away in the shadows, almost laughed out loud upon hearing the news. Yu Xaging was locked up for 3 years. His son finally didn't have to be suppressed by that useless guy anymore. Thus Yu Xaging's soul force was sealed, and he was taken to Nabin City's maximum security prison for serious criminals. The prison guard pushed him into an 8-man cell, leaving only one last sentence before leaving. "Wang Hu, the newcomer, is entrusted to you for proper education." Deep in the cell, a burly man with fierce eyes slowly lifted his head. He was Wang Hu, the clone you had sent to prison ahead of time. Next to Wang Hu sat a heavily muscled man with a scarred face. Interested by the newcomer, the scarred man said, "Tiger, this newbie is mine to handle." Wang Hu looked at his excited expression, twitching the corners of his mouth. Sure enough, the Douluos come and go like water. Like iron, Dao Ba that very night took the officers to demand rebellion preparation and planned to give Yu Xaging the first prison rules lesson. Yu Xaging wished he could kill them all, but on his face he could only put on a flattering smile. "Big brothers, what do you want with me?" Dao Ba did not reply but threw a bar of soap on the floor. "Xaging, please help me cut it." Seeing Dao Ba's meaningful smile, Yu Xaging finally realized something was wrong. The next second the system alert began flooding the screen, sensing Yu Xaging's intense emotional fluctuations. Emotion value plus 1999, emotion value plus 1999, emotion value plus 1999. In just 1 hour your emotion value soared to 540,000. One person's efficiency was equivalent to thousands of ordinary people. With so much emotion value, your first thought was to create a title Douluo, but before that you still couldn't resist a gambler's heart. The last 4 draws, if no good item appears, I'll never touch the lottery again. First draw, Red Lotus Memory Spicy Strips. Second draw, a piece of 300-year-old soul bone. Third draw, a 10-minute infinite points card. Finally, when the golden light appeared, you suddenly opened your eyes wide. A random title Douluo generation card was created. Without hesitation, you used the card. Black gold light dispersed as a black-haired woman slowly appeared before Fuhusher, dressed in an ornate black dress, her whole body wrapped in dark soul power, pitch black eyes without a hint of emotion. 5 souls Shadow Soul Power, level 95 soul ring configuration, yellow, yellow. Black, 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 black. You named her Bai Cangyue and arranged a brand new identity for her. From now on she is Hai Ran Bai. Her long-lost mother had also broken ties with Fuhusher. Outwardly a wife at odds with Shuihu, but as soon as you told her the background, Bai Cangyue's eyes instantly reddened. She stared intensely at Sheng'er, her voice full of hatred. "If it weren't for you back then, how could my child have gone missing?" Even Sheng'er was taken aback, stepping back half a pace, scared by his realistic acting. "Okay, no need to act when no one's around from now on." On Bai Cangyue's face the pain vanished instantly, returning to an expressionless look. Sheng'er was silent. This sudden change of face was a bit scary, but with Bai Cangyue handling the plan to deal with Dugu Bo, things could officially begin. That night Sheng'er and Bai Cangyue lay in ambush early in Sunset Forest. Dugu Bo, just having attended Prince Xuxing's banquet, was unaware that death silently approached. Having obtained an herb suppressing toxins from Xuxing, he was about to return to ice and fire 2 knights. Trying to break through to title Douluo, but halfway there Dugu Bo suddenly felt a chill run down his neck. Recently he had felt someone was secretly following him, and today the sensation of impending death was exceptionally strong. Dugu Bo immediately released the yellow poison of the biling snake and activated his true martial spirit form, but just as he transformed into the giant biling snake Yellow, a shadow had already broken through the poison and appeared before him. Fu Hai Sheng'er Tyrant Douluo, I have no grudge against you. Why do you want to kill me? Sheng'er did not answer. He simply gripped his soul knife tightly and slashed down. The proud scales of the biling snake Yellow split like butter under a scorching blade. Because it was a soul knife, it ignored physical defense. It was cutting the soul, not the scales. Dugu Bo was about to unleash his 8th soul skill, but time froze and he was hit with dizziness. When he regained consciousness, the cold blade had already sliced his neck, just one cut. This 89-level peak Douluo, one step away from title Douluo, completely fell at Sheng'er's feet. Bai Cangyue, hiding in the shadows, didn't even get the chance to make a move. Sheng'er looked at Dugu Bo's corpse and fell into thought. Is this guy really that weak? Initially worried, Dugu Bo had a hidden life-saving trump card and wanted to launch a 2-title Douluo ambush, but the opponent didn't even withstand one cut. Bai Cangyue took the millennia-old Medusa's head from the corpse and also took the Rui white treasure that could store living things. The two then followed Dugu Bo's trail and successfully found the ice and fire 2 leaves, red and white springs with distinctly different flavors. Horrible cold and heat waves enveloped the whole valley, and numerous immortal herbs grew around the spring, enough to drive soul masters crazy. Though Sheng'er didn't recognize a single herb, Bai Cangyue instantly knew their effects. The Wang Chuan Q Shui Lu could enhance mental power and help Bai Ran Mo use soul arts more fluently with less risk. The octagonal mysterious ice grass and fierce fire crossing helped Li Bai forge an immune body to ice and fire. As for the remaining immortal herbs, they were enough to allow all clones to undertake a collective retreat. Surveying the valley full of treasures, you immediately controlled Bai Cangyue to infiltrate the Wuhan arena and bring the original body to ice and fire 2 nights. The Shadow Soul Spirit came and went without a trace. Bai Cangyue took Bai Ran Mo from the dorm without alerting anyone, but 15 minutes later, the soul stone responsible for notifying you to hunt the 2nd soul ring arrived at the dorm to find it completely empty. The news quickly reached the offer hall, where Xiaogang Douluo, praying before the angel statue, suddenly spun around. The soul pressure of the level 99 ultimate Douluo exploded fiercely, causing the entire offer hall to tremble violently. The Chinese letter S subordinates knelt on the ground, trembling in voice. Young Master Bai has disappeared. Instantly a name flashed through Xiaogang Douluo's mind, Bibai Dong. In his view, only Bibai Dong had both the ability and motive to move against Bai Ran Mo in Wuhan City. Xiaogang Douluo could endure the grudge against Bibai, even tolerate Bibai sitting on the Pope's throne for the Wuhan Hall, but Bai Ran Mo was his only disciple in old age, essentially his own child. This time Xiaogang Douluo was truly enraged. The next second, golden light shattered the sky over Wuhan City. Inside the Pope Hall, just as Bibai Dong stood up, a murderous aura engulfed the entire Great Hall. Looking up, he saw Xiaogang Douluo clad in golden armor, expressionless, standing before the Pope's throne. 3 pairs of pure white wings unfolded slowly behind him. 8 black and 1 red 9th-level soul ring illuminated the entire Pope Hall. Where is Ran Mo? Bibai Dong frowned. How should I know? Xiaogang Douluo slowly raised his hand, holy sword condensing in his palm. I have tolerated you so much. Did I really make you think I dared not kill you? Bibai Dong wanted to explain, but the holy sword in Xiaogang Douluo's hand struck down head-on. Until now, Bibai Dong didn't understand what he had done to inexplicably bear this deadly black pot instead of Bai Cangyue.